Morning. Just a quick one today. Some people have asked me um, about resin, what I do, how I cast it, etc. Um, I have some silicone molds, varying from pen molds to lolly sticks to. Let me have a look. Yeah, hang on. This is your typical pen mold that comes. What you're supposed to do is put the middle of the pen bit down into the end right here. Okay, and then pour in your resin, and from there what happens is it sets, you take it out and you have an active biro, for argument's sake. What I tend to do is with this is make a slit in the end here, and this is something you have to be really careful with, but it does seal up being see if I can find something, odd bit of metal here, and you can get it to come right out the end like so. Also you'd have something that would be flush or under there. Pour your resin in, let it set. It's similar to this, but obviously this was from a solid piece of already made, and they quite kindly put in, this wasn't one that I made myself, quite kindly put in a partial tang here. It's a fantastic pick, fantastic looking pick. So that's one that I've already used on a number of occasions, hence me picking off resin etc from everywhere. But what I did is, if I can find my knife, I ordered a variety here for myself, which I can show you. Just arrived this morning. They're not expensive. I think this was £5. So again, there's the one that's been used. There's a brand new version of that, which is quite a nice shape. There's a lot smaller one. Again, I didn't have that one before. And there's that one there. Don't know if you can see that. Again, but as I said, I do actually use other silicone molds. Everything from, I've got popsicle, like lolly holders, I've got cake tins, got all sorts. You can make some out of some plastics and some various other bits. You can actually get pen molds. I've got a couple of pen blank molds as well. And I've only basically ever used clear resin. Let me put that out of the way. Clear resin. I used a couple of other bits as well. But what I'm trying to get to is encasing it in wood, like so, and getting this sort of effect here. I haven't really experimented with too many colours. I've really gone for solids. I haven't actually started putting any wood into mine. Well, I have, but not too much success at the moment. I've left that to the experts, and there are a lot of experts out there. I know Harry Bow being one of them. This is what I use for colour pigment, which again arrived today. Now, there are so many beautiful, beautiful things out there. This here that I bought is a green glow in the dark powder. Now with your resin, what you'll do is you'll mix your resin 2 parts to 1 part, and then you'll add a certain grammage of this. I'll have to read up exactly what that is depending on the size that you're making. Put a spoonful of that in, mix it as you would normally. Obviously the colour's going to change, and pour it into said moulds in whatever way you want. It's not as easy as it sounds. I've had some good ones which I've sent out. I've had some bad ones. For argument's sake, this one, which is a bit gnarly. I tried to take it out a little early and mould it myself into the shape that I wanted after taking it out of the mould. It's not quite worked really, but there's some odd bits in there you might be able to see. There's some pins, there's some springs, there's a couple of keys in there on either side. Not overly brilliant, but I can work with it. It is a workable shape. It's a Lorlock pick, so the pick's going to work, and it does fit, which is my shape that I like. I prefer that shape on my picks. So I tried to stick to that, and it hasn't worked really. I've even got imprint of the towel, and the mess that I got in was crazy. This is one of the first attempts that I ever made to put things into it. So basically that's it. You can get these moulds, which are kind of cheap moulds, I guess, or you can go for pen blank moulds. Pen blank moulds come in, depending on where you get them, you can get them from Etsy, which is an online company, and they tend to be quite expensive. But you can get them for as little as £5–10 actually on eBay, which is a good way to get them. But as I say, these three I think set me back about £4 or £5, and that was including postage, so that's not bad. This was £4.50, I think, to save £5 including postage. So you've got 3 moulds there and a colour of your choice. I just chose green glow in the dark because I thought that would be quite comical for me to try and make something. It took a little bit longer because unfortunately I ordered it from overseas and it was meant to be for Halloween, but maybe I can sort out something for Christmas or something. Okay, that's it. Very simple, very quick, but I thought I'd show you that. Hopefully I'll get some pen blank moulds going for you and show you how they work, and we can do something basic together. Let's try and get this off the ground. As I say, I'm a complete novice at this, and there are far better people that use resin out there than myself. Harry Bow, as I mentioned before, being one of them. Hillbilly, but he experiments with everything, so that's quite fantastic in that respect. So I'll show you my woes and I'll show you my glows. But there we go, short and quick one. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.